what would you do? I'm happily working in this filthy, inadequate, and dingy basement. I am removing the debris from an area that used to be a wall. I lift each cinder block and place it in a dumpster outside the house. I am not complaining though. Tonight, I'm going to get paid. I will have food for my family. Tonight, we are going to eat pozole, tamales, and some carne enchilada. I cannot wait till I get home. I need to sit for a moment. I live in a small apartment in a cramped room with my family in Fells Point. My family is from Mexico, and it is hard for me to find a job. My name is Jorge, and I am an immigrant. I'm an honest person that wants to work. I want to support my family, both here and back in Mexico. So I got this job today because my friends told me about a place where immigrants get hired. So I went this morning to a 7-Eleven on Broadway. And guess what? Here I am. It is a blessing. Gracias a Dios. Thank you, God. It is now 1 hour later. I am with the man that hired me. We are on our way back to the 7-Eleven on Broadway. And I realize that the way back is much quieter than the way to the man's house. Finally, we're here. It's time to get paid. I step out of the truck, expecting my employer to come as well, when all of a sudden, he jumps back into the truck and speeds off. Hey, come back here. I worked so hard for you. You just took advantage of me. Why? I just don't understand. Why? I know people like you consider me as unfit. You even call me an alien. An alien. You just took advantage of me because I cannot tell the police. Por favor, Dios. Ayúdame. Por favor. Ayúdame. Por favor, Dios. Ayúdame. What am I going to do? How will I feed my family? What am I going to do? ¿Qué voy a hacer? ¿Cómo le voy a dar a comer a mi familia? ¿Qué voy a hacer? What should I do? What would you do? You just witnessed a man being treated unfairly because of being an immigrant. He was stripped of his dignity and taken advantage of as though he were a defenseless baby or a toy he can just pick up and toss on the floor like garbage. How do incidents like this occur in the United States? The United States, a country whose history has been built on immigrants. Beginning in 1892, people from all over the world would come to the United States. People from countries like Germany, Ireland, Italy, Russia, Greece, and Turkey would arrive at Ellis Island, a federal immigration station off the coast of New York. They left their countries because of war, famine, and religious persecution. They wanted a better life and greater opportunities. Some people say that illegal immigrants have no rights in this country. We are all different by race and skin color, but no one's race has more rights than another. I have seen the struggle firsthand. A woman in my neighborhood from El Salvador was sent back to her country with her 2-year-old son to wait there for her papers. She was told it would take 1 year. 2 years later, she remains in El Salvador, frustrated and sad. And I stand on the stage frustrated as well. Have you heard in recent months about what's going on in Arizona? Their proposed immigration law says that the police can stop you and ask you for your papers just because of what you look like. This is outrageous, and this is wrong. But there are signs of hope. President Barack Obama says that he will not stop until the DREAM Act is passed. The DREAM Act will make immigrants that go to college or join the military get their citizenship. But my dreams don't end there. Here's what I think should happen in the future. I think that immigrants should become U.S. citizens. I believe that immigrants should be forgiven for breaking the law because it would be preposterous for 11 million immigrants to be sent back. Also, there should be a modern-day Ellis Island without complicated immigration laws so that coming into the country would be easier. And to become a full citizen, immigrants should learn how to speak English for better opportunities of success. This is a great challenge for our country, but we have faced them before. This poem, entitled Immigration by John Myers, reminds us of this. Push, pull, like many who have come before, from distant corners of the globe, pushed from home, fleeing calamity, hunger, poverty, war. The United States, land of dreams, cooling those seeking a better life, offering hope and optimism to the downtrodden, the desperate. They've come for several hundred years now, in crashing waves from different places at different times, only to face new struggles in this new land. They're taking our jobs. They're stealing our money. They don't want to speak English. Send them all back to where they came from. They've all taken turns bearing the brunt. Eventually, each group melds into a giant pot, time and time again. And a wave we have crashing over our shores now will too. This poem reminds us that the issue of immigration is crashing over our shores once again, and we will get through it. We have to unite as one, because as members of the human family, we are all different, but equal. We met Jorge earlier. Let's see what happened to him. This is the greatest day of my life, because I am finally going to become an official citizen of the United States. After all these years of hiding from immigration, for not getting paid, for being called an alien, I am finally going to become an official citizen of the United States. It's time. I hereby declare on oath that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by law, that I will take this obligation freely without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Finally, I am an official citizen of the United States. Thank you, and God bless America. Gracias, y que Dios bendiga los Estados Unidos. You just heard what I would do. Immigration. What would you do? Gracias por escuchar. Thank you for listening.